Estromore?
Some food for your travels? I hold here many delicious cheeses and fresh fruit. Tell me about your trade. My life is simple and makes a poor tale. I tend the gardens and my herd, and my family picks the delicious fruit you see behind me. The gods have been kind. You'll not regret it, but please, no tasting. Oh, he has camping supplies too. Awesome.
Builder's wisdom to you.
I see that you heard it. A good blade has a voice, and it sings to the wielder. What weapon called you forward? I like my weapons silent, actually. Tell me about your craft. My weapons speak for themselves, and every man and woman in this market knows my worth. Even that Tamara. I bear the knowledge my father held, and his mother before him. Take up one of my blades, and you hold a weapon 5 generations in the making. They say it could not waste such fine weapons on Estmorn. I say a good weapon lying on a rack is true waste.
Hail, Estromore.
I see your wares. God damn it. Okay. Strike hard. Oh, nice. Starting to get things that like cast spells on hits, which is pretty sweet. Lost Meadow Mail. Oh, it's got like healing. So kind of. Oh my god, that hat. Holy fuck, I gotta buy it just cause it looks so amazing. Alright. I'm a sucker for good hats. I need to go get that dandy hat too. I have a perception hat now I can put on her. Except I'm so sad that I'm going to be losing the feathered hat. It's just... Aww. It doesn't have little goggle things. You don't know how sad that makes me. Especially since I'm losing the feather. But now, her perception should be back up again. 18. I'm pretty sure that yours is at 19 though. Oh, you're both at 18. How come it's not adding that in as perception? The core. What the fuck is the core? Oh, maybe they don't stack. Hold on a second. Yeah, they don't stack. Okay, good to know. I can give this to her though. Stealthy and of perception. So it should be at 19 now. Yeah. Okay, they don't stack, but that's interesting. Here. Give that to you instead. Though I did enjoy your metal hat. Max endurance bonus. I'm gonna spell defense bonus. That's fine.
Yeah.
What is happening here? Alright
Got
then. Meats.
Builder's wisdom to you.
This tall woman is clad in furred hides. She settles a sharp, dark-eyed gaze on you. I hold here the best hides in Air Glanfath, hides so thick the Stelgar cannot claw through, boots so supple they will smother the sound of your steps. I bear it on my skin. I sell hides from any one of the Glanwain's beasts. Estramoran come here from every village just to see them, and know us for great hunters. Every hide bears the tale of the great hunt, and our traders bear them in turn to every corner of our lands.
Yeah.
Yay. Ooh. Goblin man here. Okay, well, we went to the shops. Ugh. I need to get some more money. Tribeswoman, tribesman.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Well, let's go. Hang out up here. Ooh, let's break into this person's house. In the middle of the night. Hello? Someone home.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Can I steal anything? There's nothing to steal, goddammit. Ooh. Excellent. No one will know we were here. I just noticed these kitties kind of look like giant rats.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi!
Estremor.
Welcome to my home. I am Lency, healer and guide. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. The locals have called me a wise woman, a term of respect, I'm sure, but it makes me feel my years. I'm an herbalist and healer. I spent most of my time caring for the ill, helping with the delivery of children, and making remedies for those in pain. I like your songbird. Does it have a name? Songbird. Well, he does, she blushes, but I ought to have let my friend's daughter name him. The name is long and rather silly. The short version is Beaker. She rolls her eyes and smiles. The next bird I have will be named after an Amphath.
Yeah.
What? You can't, like, tell me, heal me or anything? You're a healer and you're not even going to offer to heal me? God damn it.
Why not?
Why not?
There! Done!
Woo! I would steal that stuff, but yeah, it's kind of right in front of her. I gotta go find that inn. It's on the other side, I think. Oof. That bear. I'm gonna go steal your shrooms. Still, Estremor, the rest of the city's forbidden except by order of one of them, Anamfatha. Trespassing in the Twin Elms is punishable by death. How do I get permission? He grudgingly points to a long hut in the middle of the district. You can always find one of the Anamfatha in the Passage of the Six. Perhaps one of them will listen if you tolerate your barbaric language.
Yeah.
My spirit compensating for something. Apparently, I get experience for that. Protector. Oh, you've been caught stealing. I don't know who caught him stealing. Ah.
Sure.
Seriously, who's over here? I could possibly see him. The kitty?
Hey.
Eh?
Shh, no one can see me. Ha! Fuck you.
Eh?
Take it if I want it. I'm not going that way. I'm just walking by. God. Do not test my patience. I didn't even talk to you before. God damn it. Uh-oh. I want to go to the Celestial Sapling. I gotta go find some monks. I'd rather just pause, honestly. Cool. One of these days, maybe I'll feel like reading again. I just feel like we need to start fast-tracking a few things. This is already taking a very long time, this game. Hi.
Hello.
Hello! A middle-aged elven man stands behind the counter of the inn. He has a warm, open face that smells pleasantly in greeting as you approach. Welcome, welcome! I'm always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories most welcome of all. Who are you? My name is Elitharon. They call me Haggard Shoes for all the walking I used to do, all the boots I wore down. But those days are well behind me. My eyes have seen a great deal, and now my ears are getting a fill from the travelers who come through here. I'm always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, blah blah blah. We've already heard that. Tell me about this place. Of course. His face brightens. I founded the inn many years ago, but in many ways its tale begins much earlier. It was while I was returning from a long journey south that I first heard the story of the tree upon which this inn rests. Hundreds of years ago, a strange event occurred. The sky was troubled that night, and with many stars falling across the sky. And one of those same stars began to plummet instead towards Aora. It fell here, striking a young tree and burying itself within it like a fiery heart. And I just disconnected from one second. The internet just fell up its own asshole, so it's just gonna log me in and out of event. But anyways, the tree survived, and over the years it grew and grew and grew, twice as big as its fellows over half the time, until it reached the size that you see now, and grew no more. Hearing the tale, I knew I must find the truth, and you see it there. He gestures toward the large stone at the center of the room. Around the tree's heart, I built the inn to welcome all travelers who might look upon it. I'm always glad to see a new... Okay, never mind. I want a room. Something with a nice view, yes. Let's just grab that one. Yay! We have heals.
Good
Hi.
day, stranger.
A slender woman in dusty leathers locks eyes with you. It's good to see someone from more civilized lands around here. Her unkempt hair sprouts in wavy black tufts, despite the fine features that sculpt her face. A cleft chin completes her boyish appearance. I'm learning firsthand the many shortcomings of Glenfathen hospitality. Her gloved hand comes to rest on the pommel of a long estoc cinched low on her hip. I can almost forgive the hostility towards outsiders, but the temperate taverns and these watered-down drinks, inexcusable. I hope I don't seem too forward, but I need to help my friends, and you look like the right person for the job. A sly smile carves a dimple on her cheek. Which to say, you're not Glenfathen, making you the closest thing I've got to an ally in this paranoid land. She gives you a coquettish sideways glance. And allies, well, they help each other, do they not? What help do you need? My friends have drawn some unwanted attention. Swindeth looks to both sides, scanning for uninvited listeners. Glenfathen scouts, and not just any mob of local zealots. The Fangs. She pauses to let the name settle in the air. The Fangs are a brutal, relentless bunch, eager to make an example of troublesome outsiders. As for why I need your help, her smile widens as she speaks. I need someone to warn the expedition that trouble is coming, and I need someone ready to fight if it comes to that. She taps her hand on the pommel of her estoc. With any luck, we'll reach my friends before the Fangs do, but if not, the Fangs have a reputation to uphold, so this might require spilling blood. Why aren't you with the rest of your friends? Why not warn them yourself? Her posture stiffens at the question. It was my turn to handle Far Patrol. I spotted the Fangs on my trek back to camp. I knew that rejoining the main group would risk leading the enemy right back to the expedition. I know the woods, and I know how to stay quiet, but I didn't want to stake my friends' lives on the ability to sneak past expert hunters like the Fangs. If they noticed me warning my friends, we'd be overrun. She tilts her head to the side and points at you with a wide grin. But if they notice me, and some reinforcements, like, say, you, at least we can scare them off and put up a good fight. What did your friends do to draw the attention of the Fangs? Just setting foot in Air Glenfath was a good way to offend the tribes. I don't know how they picked up our trail. I suspect one of our newer scouts didn't cover his tracks well enough. When I spotted the Fangs, they were retracing a path the expedition had taken days before. Okay, tell me about your expedition. I like to think we're on a mission of reclamation. She darts a shrewd smile. It is said that our army has left behind many valuables in their hasty retreat from Air Glenfath at the end of the War of Black Trees. So the way I see it, we're simply gathering up what our ancestors left behind. I doubt the Glenfathens agree with us on this, she says, with a dimpled grin. My expedition set out from Defiance Bay, heading directly east across into the Glenfathen lands. I split off once we arrived at the Bale, the natural frontier between our nations. The plan was for me to keep my eyes on the Glenfathens while the main group scoured the target area. For days we eluded them. She walks her fingers over the back of her leather gloves, leaving a trail on its dusty surface. But the Fangs got wise to our presence. Your friends are trespassing by local custom. They're criminals. She frowns and blinks at you several times. You'll forgive me if I'm not sympathetic with face painters and their barbaric laws. I'm not pretending that what we're doing is noble. I just don't believe in trespassing as a crime that warrants execution. I'll help you on your expedition. She smiles with over display of dimples. She's very dimply. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. She leans in and whispers, assuming the Fangs didn't already get them. My friends should now be at or around the Pilgrim's Trail in Northweld. The plan was to camp along a trail leading to the Temple of Hyleia. Find my comrades, warn them the Fangs are coming, and I'll help them clear out the forest. I'll head out first on my own and see if I can lead any Fangs astray and buy us some time. She pulls her estoc a few inches out of his scabbard and cracks a smile. If the gods smile on us, we won't have to draw steel. Should it come to that, I'm glad you're on our side.
Yeah.
Sure. Gaius. What's in your cupboard?
This won't stop me for long. There! Done!
Woohoo! Oh my god, this could help me with my pronunciation. 'Cause I'll never remember this, so... Soul! I'm the only one who leveled up there. Well, I'm gonna increase my mechanics. I can't. I have to wait till the next level to be able to do that. If I save some, and I can do it for next level up. I think the max level is 12, I was told, so... That doesn't make any sense, because there's still 2 tiers of... stuff, so... I don't understand that. Disintegrate into non-existence. Mind plague! Ooh.
Eh?
Are these the monks? Which one do I talk to? The high monk?
Hail, traveler!
He's high. The monk massages his temples, his face buried in his palm. As you approach, he looks up. The room needs a proper door, he mutters. My brothers and I rented this space that we might have some measure of privacy in this foreign land. Perhaps you could find another room here in the end. Who are you? Briefly opening his mouth to answer, the monk swallows his words. He looks up and down carefully, choosing his response. My brothers and I were having a private discussion in a room we rented for our use. Please, there's a tavern full of people who would provide you with the banter you seek. I met another monk in robes like your own. He died of his wounds right as I found him. The monk's eyes widen, his fist curling, crackling barrage of popping joints. Robes like ours, you say? Was he carrying anything? Did he tell you anything? Hand you anything? Please, we've been waiting for another of our order to meet us here, and if you found him... All eyes fall to the floor as monks begin to whisper chants in unison to their fallen friend. He gave me this missive. Hand me that! The monk exclaims as he snatches the missive from your grasp. Almost immediately his face turns red. I mean, please, this is of great importance. Breaking the seals, the monk unrolls the handwritten scroll contained within and quickly reads the message, his lips breathlessly mouthing the text. He turns to address his brothers. My brethren, the arch-martyr has sent word. At long last we have what we need. Thank you, stranger, the monk says, folding his hands in front of him as he bows deeply. Your honest soul is to be applauded. I admit I was surprised. When you handed me the message, I expected the seals to be broken. The monk turns red, his face smiling for the first time. I'm glad to see common decency is not yet lost from this world. He reaches into the folds of his robe. Here, your honesty must be rewarded. I got something. And a bunch of people. Oh, interesting. Oh, I haven't even enchanted his shield yet. Sweet. -8 to accuracy. 16 deflection. 16 deflection. It's kind of the same thing, except this is reflect. That is... Oh, I miss his door, but it looks like he's just holding a hat in his hand. That is hilarious. It's already enchanted. I'm just curious to see what this has. I see. Well, I'm gonna give him his... He's gonna keep the door on hand, but... It's the higher pierce damage one, right? Yeah, versus slash damage. Wax maker. A major item. Okay, let's get Kana on the job. A bunch of other people leveled up. Yes. Second chance plus that? Holy shit. I don't know if that'll stack either, but he doesn't seem to be getting his second chance anyways, so... So they really need to be attacking the same dude. That could be handy. I like this one. Just in case she's getting wrecked. Or I need to get the puppy out of somewhere. Sweet. Depending on its own mysterious whims. Oh, awesome. Sorry, I was reading something else. Death ring. Ooh. Calls down an enormous spike of ice. Wow. I like chain lightning because that sounds like another AoE, which is pretty sweet. And I kind of like this death ring thing. Or the hex, which is also quite amusing as well. I'm gonna go with death ring. Oh sweet, I get to pick a spell mastery. Probably Necrotic Lance, actually. Would be my favorite of this one to be able to use at will. Or in each battle, basically. Combusting wounds could be handy. Yeah, let's do that one. That probably means that Durance is gonna get another one of those. He's got like basically the exact same stats as Aloth. I'll make him all sneaky. He got a whole new thing of them, so now suppress affliction. Probably a heal would be nice, actually. That's like a temporary. I'd rather do this one. There, he's got a free heal and some. Ooh, what's that new stuff? Let's check it out. Cleansing Flame. Interesting. Sweet. Ah, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I've been waiting for that. Oh, that is like literally the most useful thing ever. So happy.
Eh?
Okay. I guess we'll go talk to what's her face in the middle thingy magoober.